Today I thought it would be good to review a flute that started my Native American Style Flute journey. This was a kit flute. The kit was made by a gentleman named Dwight Lind. He went by Quiet Bear Flutes. He was based here in Oregon. He has since quit making flutes. One of the flutes that he makes as a standard would be like this, and this is kind of his little logo along with the name that he puts down on there. His kit flutes generally cut to length, or they had tuning holes like this. They were already tuned. You could play them. He used two-piece construction and routed the bore. Wall is here with a slow air chamber up here, and then a breath hole. This was made so it was just round and then squared off. So almost like round and then just like the end of a dowel, except it had the breath hole in place. So I had to shape the mouthpiece. I'm going to include a picture of what it was like when I first finished it, and then just today I knocked the corners off of the flat nest area, which actually came to almost this first finger hole. And I decided I needed more guidance when I first made it, and I left that flat area very, very long. I just fixed that this morning. The fetish block was just a rectangle, and it took me 6 months to decide what I was going to do, what I wanted to carve out of that. The underside of it is where the flue is on this particular design. So the flue is in the bottom of the block. And I made kind of a little coyote. This is made from Western Red Cedar, and when I first got it, because it is so light, and because I had also heard about Western Red Cedar being easy to crack, I was afraid to go take it camping and things like that, and that's one of the things that I really enjoyed doing: camping, hiking, backpacking with the Boy Scout groups. And I wanted a flute that I could be able to do that, so that's kind of how I got started in making flutes. I started making them out of PVC pipe. Anyway, this flute, back to the original, this was the first flute that I ever owned that I could play and sound musical on. I had another flute that I found later was not made correctly, but I thought that it was just that I could not play a Native American style flute and make it sound right. And I found later it wasn't me, it was the flute's fault. And this is what this flute sounds like. love the voice of this flute. It's one that I still play. One that I still cherish a lot, and one that I believe I will always own. And now that I've redesigned the top portion there, I think these light spots that you might be able to see in the video, these are a little bit lighter now in color, these little wings. I think they're going to darken with age with the rest of the flute. This is in the key of G minor, tuned to the now standard pentatonic minor design that modern flutes have come to be known for. And it will play the regular mode 1 and mode 4. Mode 1 is the scale that I played originally. Mode 4, instead of keeping that finger down, mode 4, you generally keep that finger down. And start there. So that would be a mode 4 version. So I thought it was high time that I shared the flute that started me on my flute journey. So I hope you enjoyed this little review of a kit flute designed and created by Dwight Lind of Quiet Bear Flutes, finished by myself, Brent Adams. And I made the mouthpiece kind of a blend. It's similar to what actually turns out now to be kind of like a wood sounds flute, except it's a little more blunt, a little shorter. But the overall end of it kind of reminds me of what wood sounds flute does. And the way I came up with this is I kind of blended just a round conical type shape mouthpiece with high spirits, because those are the two that I was familiar with, and I have always enjoyed this shape, and my standard design now is similar to this. It has a little bit different configuration here, but the end is very similar. It's just very comfortable to me to rest on your lip and bring up to your lips. I'm able to do all the embellishments with this type of flute. Again, this is what I started with. I still love it. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the review. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can see the rest of the reviews as I create them. As you can see, I've got a lot to go. I've done reviews on a few of the flutes. Most of what I've given you have been more of kind of a first look or an unboxing. So I hope to be able to do more thorough reviews and explain how things are made on all of these flutes. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you keep tuning in. Have a great day.